Building custom AI by dumping thousands of lines of instructions into a single prompt is essentially dropping this stone block onto a glass box. Every model is limited by its context window, the amount of information it can keep in active memory. When that window is overloaded, the system becomes sluggish and computationally expensive. Eventually, the model starts ignoring specific instructions entirely. This is context bloat. It functions as a performance tax on every interaction, preventing the system from reaching its full potential. Moving past this requires a shift away from massive props towards a structured 7-level agentic operating system. At levels 1 and 2, the architecture relies on a strict constraint, keeping the central operating file under 200 lines. This diagram shows progressive disclosure, a 3-tier system protecting the context window. Tier 1, the YAML front matter, illuminates as the trigger mechanism. Tier 3 references remain in bottom vaults, unlocking to send upward data packets only when explicitly demanded. By forcing the AI to load data selectively, you minimize the waste of tokens, the basic units of text the AI calculates, and ensure it follows instructions with high precision. Level 3 focuses on refactoring. You take bloated marketplace tools, strip out the excess text, and move that logic into isolated reference folders. At level 4, you move beyond generic responses by injecting specific business context. Notice how brand guidelines and customer profiles are kept in external folders. This specific business context only flows into the task when required, loaded at a single node in the multi-step workflow. This provides the necessary brand voice without cluttering the context window elsewhere. This precise injection is what separates generic AI responses from high-ranking commercial assets that actually reflect a specific brand. Level 5 replaces subjective testing with empirical data through built-in evaluations. This chart shows an A/B test. By running parallel tracks, you can see the exact benchmark scores to prove if a specific reference file actually improves the quality of the work. Level 6 introduces a learnings file, allowing the system to improve its own performance over time. The skill reviews its own completed tasks, logs successful patterns or failures, and then alters its process for future runs based on those findings. This creates a dynamic system that accumulates knowledge and becomes more accurate the more it is used, without needing constant manual updates. At level 7, these independent skills begin to collaborate as a unified system. This diagram shows the sequence. An SEO analysis skill completes its task and immediately triggers a copywriting skill, which then sends its draft through a humanizer module. Each link in this chain uses the progressive disclosure method, meaning the entire workflow can execute without ever exceeding the model's memory limits. This clockwork represents the final transition. The initial chaos of dropping a stone on glass is replaced by gears moving in synchronization. You are building a system where specialized agents handle the complexity of an entire business operation. The value in this architecture isn't just the amount of data the system can access, it's the precision with which it deploys that data to complete complex work autonomously.